I heard about Ron quite easily, actually. He was playing in the league already at the University of Waterloo, and he was an outstanding player. He was an all-star, an all-Canadian, and he also had 6 points in the final game to win the Canadian Championship, so he was well known. Ron applied to Osgoode Hall Law School, and he contacted me to tell me this. Said if he's accepted, he would like to play for the hockey team and go to Osgoode. So I followed his application very carefully, hoping that he was going to be able to be accepted. And R.J. Gay was a professor there, kept me informed, and finally we got the good news that he was accepted. Ron had a very interesting hockey background. Usually at the university level, the players have Major A, Junior B, or Tier 2, and Ron was a high school hockey player at East York, where he was the Athlete of the Year. So it's unusual that he would just play high school hockey, but he was an outstanding high school hockey player. I was very fortunate as a coach to coach not only at the university level, but also at some Team Canadas, some Major Junior A, and also at the NHL level. And one thing that I learned about the outstanding players, they had 3 qualities that seemed to stand out for all of them. One certainly was skill. Obviously he was highly skilled. The second was character and motivation, highly self-motivated. And the third area was leadership. And Ron has all 3 of those qualities. He was one of the most outstanding hockey players I ever coached. It's interesting to note that Ian McDonald, who's also being inducted this year, his favorite hockey player was Ron Hawkshaw. And probably Ian saw in Ron the same 3 qualities. Now the only question is, we'd have to ask about the skill part, but certainly the character and leadership Ian had as well. And of course Ian was the chairman of Hockey Canada as well as president of York University. I asked Ron about funny stories, and there was only one unusual story. I told him what a great program we had at York and what a great schedule we had, and we went to places like Bowling Green and Michigan State, Ohio State as an exhibition schedule. So his recollection was our first trip was to Bowling Green, which is about 7 hours from York University, and a school bus pulled up. We quickly remedied that, but Ron was probably thinking, is this a great program with school buses as transportation? So that was an unusual story. In the end, we quickly got a nice coach, so we had a nice trip to Bowling Green. Ron played 75, 76, 76, 77. The team, he was the captain of the team. The team was outstanding, ranked in the top 10 all the time. The finalists both years in a row, I guess we call silver medal. We were a little disappointed about the silver medal, but anyway, he was the captain of a very successful team. He was the leading scorer of the team. He had 33 goals, 44 assists, 77 points in 34 league games. And in fact, I think that the team only lost maybe 2 games the last year that he played. He was an OUAA first All-Star team both years. He was an All-Canadian, and he won the Joseph A. Sullivan Award as the most outstanding hockey player in Canada, Canadian universities. So quite an accomplishment in 2 years. Ron graduated from Osgoode in 1977, became a lawyer. He became a partner of a law firm in Ajax, Polak, McKay, and Hawkshaw. He also, so he was in land planning, I think was his specialty, but he also gave back to the community. He was chairman of Heart and Stroke, he was chairman of United Way, and he was the president of the regional Durham Region Community Foundation. So he did a lot, and also he coached minor hockey for Ajax. Ron has a lovely wife, Sheila, been married for 42 years, 2 children, Aaron and Craig, and 2 lovely grandchildren. Ron, this is a totally well-deserved honor you have being inducted into the Hall of Fame at York University. Congratulations from me and certainly from the university and from all the teammates.